Let's pivot and talk about the Charlotte Hornets. As you guys know, my girlfriend's favorite basketball player, Mason Plumlee, is available for a first round pick. And I put out a tweet saying that as much as I love Mason Plumlee and that he's having a career year, I wouldn't even give up a protected first round pick for Mason. But I'd give you 2 second round picks. Okay, it's an expiring contract, and he would be just an elite backup big for a team unless a catastrophic injury in the next 10 days happens to somebody starting center on a championship team. So I doubt that happens. Kelly Oubre is available for Dre Talk. He's a little bit harder to gauge because he did suffer, what was it, a wrist or a hand injury, and that's just going to take a little bit of time. But the big name is Jalen McDaniels. The Suns, the Raptors, the Jazz, the Pacers, and the San Antonio Spurs have all hit up the Charlotte Hornets for Jalen McDaniels. As a player who's a 6'9" forward, he's 24 years old. He's the brother that's 2 years older than Jaden McDaniels, the Timberwolves Swiss Army knife. The man played for San Diego State, unlike his brother who played for the University of Washington. Teams with interest are projected to have cap space this off season, as McDaniels may opt out to wait till free agency to court McDaniels instead of a trade, such as the Pacers, Spurs, Jazz, because McDaniels will be unrestricted. But at the same time, most of these teams might pull the trigger now because of trading assets so they can get first dibs on him and develop a report. What are your thoughts? I just think the Charlotte Hornets, if they would have sold, they would have sold earlier in the year because they're already bad with these players. I just think it's like, look, if the Hornets were gonna be sellers, I mean, this team's already in the brick for Vic conversation without even really trying. They have the same team they did last year. They're arguably the worst team with the Pistons and the Rockets, and so right here they don't even have to trade anyone to be putting them in the tank for Vic. But the thing is, I guess trading these players will give you the assets that if you wanted to not only draft a superstar this offseason, you could maybe even make a big old trade, do a sign and trade of a Miles Bridges or something, because you still got Miles Bridges as a restricted free agent, which that whole situation's weird. And because they denied talking to him and denied that they were going to sign him. I bet you the NBA called them and was like, look, if this report is freaking true that you're thinking about bringing Miles Bridges, no, make that motherfucker sit. But goddamn, this is weird, and I think just time will tell what's going to happen in Charlotte, but I don't know. Moving on. I just think Charlotte, it's in their best interest to get maybe Mason Plumlee as an expiring, yeah, but you guys are already a bad team with all these players on here, so why not ride it out? Try to see who's actually going to establish your core around LaMelo. Is it going to be PJ Washington? Is it going to be Nick Richards in the beginning of the year showed flashes, then Mason Plumlee and Mark Williams took over. But there's plenty of guys on this team that when you look around, this team should be a lot better than they are. And for me, I'm rather impressed by the team's, I guess you would say, minute attitude to all of this. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section. What would you guys do and why? And for me, I think it's definitely interesting to see how it plays out, because this is a team that I would consider being one of, if not the better teams. So, like, in terms of tanking. So when you look at all the tanking teams, like, the Charlotte Hornets are the best tanking team compared to the Rockets, the Spurs, and the Pistons, because they have LaMelo Ball. That's just my take right there from it, because if you have LaMelo Ball, who's a superstar and all NBA caliber player, clearly, something's going right there. So for me, I just think, okay, what's next? What can we do to improve this situation without making a trade? And that's where it just gets a little bit more difficult for me. And I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below. If there was anything else I might have missed that you guys would have liked to hear, let me know. I'll comment on it. And yeah, I'm gonna peace out. A-Town style. Like and subscribe if you guys did enjoy. And I'm gonna go. Goodbye. Au revoir, madame and monsieur. Okay. I'm actually typing something, so I'm gonna finish typing this. You guys should go check out the NBA show on YouTube or on wherever you get podcasts. But hey, I'm gonna peace out. That's it. Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Gotta leave everyone behind and face the truth. Mama, just kill the man. Pull my trigger, now he's dead. I don't know why we're singing that, but that's what we're singing, and hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Probably not. Seriously, you guys probably didn't enjoy that at all. I just milked this video way too long.